Okay, how about Oro? Didn't you go and check out Oro?
Auro-3D. And now the CEO and the CTO were there. It was just the two of them.
People think that we're going to say it's the best thing ever. It was like the best thing at CES. You've never heard anything like it.
I mean, it was.
Okay.
No, I'm kidding. Yeah. They have a sound bar which is still in prototype. They have a smart speaker which is still in prototype. What they are trying to do is get this Auro CX into streaming platforms. So it's like when you're making a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, you need 2 slices of bread, some peanut butter, you need some jelly, you need a knife, maybe 2 knives, right? And so you unscrew the lid of the peanut butter, you get the peanut butter on there, you slap it on 1 slice of bread. That's kind of where they're at. They've got a few more steps to go to get something to deliver to us. Now, so the demo was about how they're able to cram all of their lossless information and send it. So this demo wasn't really like, oh, whiz bang pow demo, cool. Oh, shaking my butt. No, wasn't like that. Wasn't that kind of demo? Did you just snort?
Well, you said you were pretty snoozy, right? You're like, you're falling asleep.
I was pretty tired. I was pretty tired at that point. That was day 2. Yeah, day 2. So ready to stream, CX streaming codec, 6 to 8 Mbps. They can go up to 22.2 channels, lossless 192 kilohertz. I had to write all this down because there's no way I was going to remember all this. Variable bit rate depending on bandwidth, and they have they can scale. Now, they did say that their system would scale down to whatever the end user had, as far as if the end user is just doing a 2-channel, they still get all the information, but in a 2-channel way, right? As opposed to the 9 or 13 channel or whatever. They did say that the Samsung, they put all their internals into a Samsung soundbar, and the Samsung people love their soundbar. I couldn't take any pictures of soundbar. Man, this looks like I was a really bad student. Not just for the fact that like English is my second language, but I was just bad at like doing stuff, right? And so me and my buddy Chris, who I just met up with on Saturday, we failed this project because we just kind of like took pieces of cardboard, taped it together, and turned it in. That's what the Auro-3D soundbar looked like. It looked like my high school project, or not even a high school project. It was like a grade school project.
I was wondering where you're going with that. Well,
it sounded cool. It sounded great. This soundbar sounded great. It just looked like hot garbage because they're still in the prototype phase, and that's why I took pictures of it.
But look, the way I figure is, I know they're trying to do all this stuff and like streaming and new codecs. But Reverend Slim says they have to fight that Dolby juggernaut for streaming, uphill battle, even if it's a better codec. And I agree with that. I'm most interested in the upmixing part, right? So if they have this soundbar.
It's first language interpretive dance. It's actually Sinhalese, but yes, thank you.
So if they have the Aromatic upmixer,
yeah,
and if it works for soundbars, a lot of times we use it because the Atmos is not that great and we just want to hear something cool up there. And I'm curious to see how it sounded with their soundbar. Because I've heard soundbars that are Dolby Atmos. I'm like, I guess there's something. I don't know. I guess. Was it better than those,
Oh, we will talk about the TCL soundbar in a second. Remind me.
Yeah.
Their soundbar sounded good. It sounded good. They said they have 2 soundbars that they're going to release at the end of the year. So
I'm interested in that.
Waiting on that. Their smart speaker. Imagine if you have you seen like an Apple HomePod without its, it's all weird and it's got all these weird drivers. Yeah, they had that in the in the like bed area of the suite, not the couch area. Oh, you know what, dude? These guys copied my idea. They had speakers on sticks.
Oh, they had the speaker sticks.
They had these little speakers on these big sticks. Yeah, and they had put them around the room. So they had the main front left, and then they had the height one just above it. You know, but up there, they had the center right on top. And yeah, it was funny. I'm like, dude, you guys are doing speaker sticks? I just made a video about this. Hilarious. But yeah, other like they got the technology down, right? The lossless technology to do, you know, their streaming. So you know, they're under the impression that they really want to make a dent, they got to get onto streaming platforms so everybody knows that they have an option to do Auro-3D. So there you go. You know. So like I said, they still have to open the jar of jelly, spread the jelly on the other side, maybe cut off some crust, slap that sucker together, and then they can eat. But
it's a lot. I think I'm further along with my magic beans than they are with that stuff. My job this, you know, next week or so is to get all the stuff on the App Store to get it ready for the public beta. So it's that close. Yeah, that's where I'm at right now. Anyway.
All right. If you would like to join us every week on Mondays at, what time is it? About 6 p.m. Central, which is the best time. That's where I am. Make sure you join us at youtube.com/Daily HiFi. We out.